You're watching The Luna Show, and right now I'm with Frank L. Roberts of NYU University. Hi, Frank.
Hey, what's up, Luna?
What's going on?
Chilling, living, loving life.
Same here. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I mean, what do you want to know?
Just a little bit of what you're doing now, because I know you go to school, you teach, you write. Give us a little bit of that. What's your world like?
Right now I'm just working hard. I'm still at NYU. I'm in my final year. I'm teaching at NYU in the Gender and Sexuality Studies program. I actually just brought a group of students to GMHC today. You were great. Thank you. I'm finishing up my Ph.D., writing my dissertation, working on a book project, doing a lot, you know.
So you always stay busy. That's what I like about you. Is that you get involved in the scene and then you pull yourself out and do what you got to do, but you always come right back. And
you taught me that, right? You taught me that actually. Yes, you did.
So you studied ballroom, and you've talked about ballroom really all over the country. You've been invited to talk about it, and so give us a perspective of how you see the ballroom scene.
Well, the way I see the ballroom scene is definitely that one of the things that people don't realize is that the ball scene is actually one of the most important subcultures in the history of New York City nightlife and in New York City subcultural life. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean that you can't talk about the history of people of color in New York without talking about the balls. I mean, kind of like, think about it. The balls predate hip-hop. The balls predate the punk rock scene. The balls predate raving culture and the club kids. I mean, the ball scene goes back almost 100 years, right? So it's a very, very rich tradition, and a lot of times people don't understand just how important documenting this community is. So I guess, I mean, I just think of it as a vital part of the history of New York City.
So as people that participate and are part of the ballroom scene, well, how do you think they can document the ballroom scene?
Well, I definitely think with the advent of YouTube, with radio shows now, with internet, with everybody has a camera at a ball, that's great because those are ways of documenting the community. So people don't understand how important it is to actually snap pictures at balls, because right now it might mean nothing, but think about 5 years from now how valuable those images will be. I mean, sometimes when we look back at photos taken from 1993, we're like, oh my gosh, you know, it just seems like it was a different world. So taking the pictures, videotaping, even the online stuff, all that's very important because it's documenting our history. And so,
yeah, what's the direction of the ballroom scene you see it going?
I mean, I think that the ball scene needs to continue to go in the direction of just really being the vanguard of creativity. I mean, from the dancing to the fashion element to the music element, just continuing to be an innovator. You know, think about Isis Tsunami coming out of the scene and the stuff that Pony Zion is doing, and the stuff that you're doing, like the Ronaldo Milan, I think, is in Alvin Ailey, from what I understand. I mean, so the ball scene can be a real good training ground to go out and do something great and never forget the community, never turn your back on it, but use it as a stepping stone to do something else, basically.
What's one motto for the ball kids you want to leave them with?
What do you mean, like
words of wisdom from Frank?
Words of wisdom. I mean, you know who says it? I've been watching the RuPaul Drag Race show. I can't even lie, and she says it. What does she say? Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? And I love that because it's all about understand that you have a history and you have a right to be here, and it's not just about protecting yourself. Obviously you want to do that, but if you are positive, understand that there's also a community there too, so that just learn how to value yourself, you know. So I would definitely say these young ball kids, and not only people who are young, but just people in general, have to learn how to value themselves. Stay safe, protect yourself. If you are already HIV positive, continue to protect yourself, right? And continue to love yourself. Just learn how to love yourself, because it's true, if you can't love you, you're gonna love somebody else.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, thank you. I know you're a busy man and you're probably gonna rush out of here now. So thanks a lot, and it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Always a pleasure.
You always have wonderful things to share with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So stay tuned for more. Go to www.myballroomlife.com for more videos and more action.